Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to show you guys how I did this makeup look, and it is a full face of first impression. So all of the makeup products that I have on my face right now are all new products, and let me just tell you, I really love this makeup look. I feel so good in it. It makes me feel like me. Most of these products I absolutely ended up loving, and I think they're gonna be like my new favorites. And also there were a few things in this video that I really didn't like. So if you want to see which products that I ended up really loving and also which product I didn't end up liking, then just keep on watching. For today's video, I'm going to start out with my brows actually, which I never really do, but I thought I would start with my eyes because I'm going to use glitter and stuff like that today. So I'm starting with brows so I can have those in place before I start with the eyeshadow. I have this new Sourcils 3-in-1 brow pencil from NYX. I don't know if I said that, but it is a 3-in-1. I think this is super interesting, really cool, and I really like the idea, but it doesn't work as good as it sounds. I don't know. So what you actually get is that you get a brow gel. You also get a brow pencil. This is a little bit chubbier and a little bit bigger than the regular micro brow pencil from NYX. Then you also get a brow powder. You get all in the same color. I wish that it had like a spoolie, because now I have to use my other brow pencil, this one from Sephora, because I need this spoolie. So I wish that it had that. I'm gonna start and use the brow pencil. This one is a little bit more pigmented than the micro brow pencil, and I'm not sure if I like this. It feels kind of weird because you get so much product. You definitely 100% need a spoolie, so I have to use that separate. Okay, so the brow pencil definitely do work, but as I said before, I really need a spoolie to get it like blended out because it is a very pigmented brow pencil. But as you can see, you can definitely make it work. This color is a little bit lighter than I would like, but it definitely does work. It's not too warm tone, which I was kind of scared about. Now ooh, okay, so this is really intense and pigmented, this gel. Oh my god. Slow down. Slow down. Oh crap. Oh crap. Oh crap. What am I doing? I really wish that this worked, but I have to say I'm not the biggest fan of this. I thought the brow gel was too pigmented. Now I haven't tried the powder, but I'm not sure if I'm super interested in trying it either. But you can definitely make this product work. I'm not saying it's horrible, but will I be using this over my other brow products? No, I won't. So now you know. They're too intense and they don't look natural, you know? They don't have that hair-like feeling, which I have to have on my brows. So I'm just gonna clean it up a little bit because I feel like it looks kind of messy, and I'm just gonna use my Bitchin' Brows highlighter, which I love. So now I have the brows on. They look decent. Definitely not my best brow day, I have to say. So now I just primed my eyelids really quick, and now I'm going to use the new Too Faced Sweet Peach palette. Well, it's not new. Like, I feel like everyone has it, but this is like the first time I'm going to try it out. Oh my god, it smells so good, but I haven't shown you guys on camera. You guys are gonna flip out when you see this. So my sister and my dad just came home from the States, and they brought 3 products with them, which I had a little list of things that I wanted. So they brought home 3 things for me, and I'm so obsessed, and I just can't wait to try these out. So the first product that they brought home from the States is the Tarteist Pro palette. You guys have no idea how much I've been eye-candying this palette. I think it is so pretty. There's just something about these colors that just really speaks to me. They make me super inspired. I love the mix of colors, and I haven't tried any Tarte eyeshadow, so I thought it would be a nice little addition to my collection. And also, this smells like chocolate. So now I have one palette that smells like chocolate and one that smells like peaches. So I don't know which one I'm going to use. I think I'm going to start with the Tarte palette. So I'm going to start with the color called Classic, which is this one right here. This is just a matte beige color. I'm just going to set my whole lid with that also underneath my brows. Then I'm going to go in with a color called Cheek, which is this one, which is more of a well, it's actually kind of the same shade as my sweater. So it's like a blushy, nudie, peachy color. You probably definitely have something like it in your collection, so I'm just gonna focus that in the outer area of the eye, like right here, but we're gonna do a halo eye, so you want to do pretty much the same thing in the outer corner as you would do in the inner corner. So I'm gonna also use this in the inner corner and also just like connect it up to my crease. Also blending while I am applying. I like to start with lighter shades so I can build up the color. Makes it easier to blend on top. These eyeshadows just blend out so nice. I didn't know what I was expecting from Tarte because I've heard really nice things about their eyeshadows, but I haven't heard like that much, so I must say so far I'm really impressed. Then I think I'm gonna go in with a color called Innocent, which is just like this brown shade. And this is like a medium soft brown, warm brown shade. I'm gonna use it on the same brush and basically apply it just where I applied the Innocent shade. So just on top. This is just to darken it up a little bit. So I think I'm now going to go in with a color called No Filter. I'm just building up the color basically, and this is more of a purpley color. I think for that I'm going to use a little bit of a smaller brush, like a pencil brush, deepen it up a little bit. So if this happens and you're like, what the heck should I do now? Just go back to your blending brush and blend it out. So always have a blending brush on hand because it will make it so much easier. Diffuse the color out because you can't blend with this small of a brush. Also using this shade in the inner corner. And I'm just playing basically with the colors now. I don't have like a specific look in plan. I'm just playing around. Now I feel like it looks kind of messy, but I'm gonna go in with a little bit of a darker one called Drama. Just gonna deepen it up. So the last step I'm gonna do before I'm gonna use like a shimmer on the eyelid is going in with a color called Punk, which is just a matte black color, and I am just going to use that just to deepen it up a little bit more. This is always scary to use a black, but I really want to darken it up. And now on the eyelid, I'm going to use the color Eternal and a little bit of the color called Glam. So these two shimmery shades. So I'm just going to spray my brush with some NYX Dewy Finish Setting Spray, which I also haven't tried before. And then just putting my brush into these two shades. Okay, like this is really pretty. Wow, I love this. So I thought I would spice it up a little bit and try one of these new glitters from NYX. So these are for the face and the body, so I hope you can use them around your eyes. I think I'm gonna go for the color Gold because it is a little bit lighter and I think it will look better with this, I think. I'm also going to use the glitter glue from NYX, which I also haven't tried before. This one looks really pretty. I love the packaging, like a holographic packaging. Normally for a look like this, I would just use like the Urban Decay glitter liners because they're so easy to use. And I'm not the biggest fan of using just like loose glitter because it's so messy, but I'm going to do it because I want to really try these glitters. So I just took a little bit of glitter glue on my brush and I'm just going to put that on top of the gold. Okay, NYX, I see you. Do you guys see the same thing as I do? That is so pretty. I've been sitting here trying to blend. I don't feel like it's like perfectly blended out, but because I'm using that dark of a shade, it's a little bit hard to blend out. But so I'm gonna leave it for now and I'm gonna move on to eyeliner, and this is so exciting. This is a new eyeliner from NYX and it's called the Epic Ink Eyeliner. And when I opened this one and looked at the brush tip, I was like, oh my god, this is an exact like dupe, at least how it looks right now. Looks identical to the Kat Von D tattoo liners. I don't think I'm actually going to do a wing today. So I'm just going to line my lash line. It is so easy to like work with. It's like so quick and easy. So I just wanted to line it just to make, and when I'm going to put the eyelashes on, just to make them look a little bit more like put together, I feel like. So the only thing I don't have a new product of is mascara, so I'm just going to use the YSL The Shock Mascara. And then I'm going to move on to lashes, which I think it is Iconics in here from House of Lashes. So right now I just applied my lashes and I haven't finished up my under eye, so it looks a little bit weird right now. But I'm gonna do my face and then I'm just gonna finish off my under eye. But for primer today, I'm gonna try these two primers from Smashbox. This one I've tried before. This is the Smashbox Photo Finish Light Primer. But I haven't tried the pore minimizing one, which I'm so excited to try out. So I'm going to use the Smashbox Light Primer all over my skin first. I love that primer. That is just like one of my all-time favorites. So now I'm just going to take a little bit of the pore primer. This has a little bit of a thicker, more like balm consistency. Kind of just like the Makeup Forever one and the Benefit one that I tried. That one really blurred out my pores and it made my skin so soft. So for foundation, I'm gonna use the Dior Forever Skin Foundation. This one I've heard so much about on YouTube lately, and also I've just heard about this one for years, just in general. I think I'm just gonna paint it on my skin with a brush and then blend it in with a beauty blender. It smells good. I kind of like to use this brush. It has a really like luxurious, nice scent to it. Dang, it has good coverage. So definitely like blends in like a dream. Wow, this foundation is gorgeous. It's very... Okay, this foundation is so gorgeous. Okay, I just know myself well enough that I'm definitely going to continue using this foundation, and I just really like it. I thought it was a very good foundation and I really like it. It looks flawless. I have nothing negative to say about it. For concealer, I have two new ones. I have the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. I've tried this one once before, but I had it in like the lightest shade. It was like almost white. So I haven't tried this one to use it like on pimples and stuff like that. But then I also have this NYX Gotcha Covered Concealer Pencil, which is very interesting because it is actually just like a pencil. So I don't know about this. It feels a little dry. It's like really tugging. Not terrible, but I wouldn't really use this underneath my eyes because it's not super drying, but it definitely is not hydrating, and it feels a little bit dry and like tags a little bit on the eyes. So I don't think I will be using this one too much. If you buy this in a lighter shade, I think it would be really nice to highlight underneath the brows. So if you want one like that, I think you would really like it. So go down a few shades, use it to highlight the brows. But to use it as like a spot concealer, it was a little bit too dry for me. I'm just going to use the NARS concealer. So I'm going to highlight a little bit with this. I have it in the color called Custard, which fits me way more than the last one that I had, which is called Chantilly, which was just too light for me. So I really like this concealer. It's creamy, it's nice. I remember last time I used it, I had the really light one, and I felt like it was a little bit too drying to highlight with, and I can still like agree on that. So I'm just going to continue buying this one in like my right shade for my face and stuff like that. So I really like this concealer. It's really nice. So now I'm going to use something that is so exciting, and this is the Hoola Quickie Contour Stick. I have been so excited to try this. I cannot wait to dig in and just draw my whole face with this product. Ooh. Yeah, so the color is beautiful, and I have heard that you can use a lot of this because it blends in very easy. So I am going to go all in. Have you guys seen the new Kim Kardashian contour sticks? What do you guys think about them? I personally, I'm not sold. I was so excited when I saw that she came out with a makeup line, and I'm sure it's going to be amazing. But the price was like ridiculous. It was like $49 for a contour stick and a brush that didn't even look good. I'm not sure about that one. So now I'm just going to try to blend all of this out. Ooh, it blends out really nice. I think this contour shade is like perfect for me. Look at that. It looks like so naturally chiseled. Love it. I'm just going to bake my under eyes. I don't have a new baking powder, so I'm just using my Cover FX one. And then to set the whole face, I'm going to use the Fit Me Matte and Poreless powder. You guys know how loyal I am to the Rimmel Stay Matte powder, so it's time to try something new. So I'm going to try this powder. Seems promising. It's called Matte and Poreless, and it's basically what I want in a powder. So right now I just want to finish off the under eyes, and I'm just going to use like a mix of all of the shades that I use on top of my eyes, underneath my eyes. So right now it is time to bronze up the skin, and I have the Marc Jacobs Omega Bronze in Fantastic, which is their coconut bronzer, which is so pretty. I've swatched it and it feels so good, so soft. Feels like a dream. Like when you swatch it, it just feels like a dream. It's like so pretty. But then I also got this one. This is one of the things that my sister picked up for me in the States. And this is the Becca Sunlit Bronzer. And this is in the color Bali Sands. And this is how this one looks like. And they look kind of similar. I think the Becca one is a little bit lighter. Yeah, okay, it's a lot lighter. But I tried to like swatch them, and they actually swatch kind of similar. So, and also I already have some of that contour on. So I think I'm gonna save this one for another video, or, you know, update you guys just. But I think I'm gonna use the Marc Jacobs one because this is the one that you guys have been excited to see, so. Wow, that one is gorgeous. Such a natural, beautiful bronzer. Okay, well this one blended out like an absolute dream. I think this is going to be like my new favorite bronzer. It blends out so nice, and the packaging and everything is just beautiful. For blush, I have this NYX blush palette. This is the Sweet Cheeks palette, and I just think this is so pretty, like the colors and everything. There's just something about this palette that just makes me happy, makes me inspired, and especially these two colors in the end is so pretty. So I think what I'm going to do is I want to mix those two with some of the lighter shimmery pinky peach. So mixing those, because that is like a perfect combination. I'm really excited to play more with that blush palette. Definitely so far looks really good. So for highlight, I have two different ones. I have the Too Faced Prismatic highlighter, and then I have the Nicole Guerrero palette. So I'm actually going to use both of them. I'm going to start with a Too Faced one first, because I have heard that this is a little more natural. So I think I'm just going to add the Nicole one on top. So I'm just going to take my brush. I always spray it, so I'm going to spray my brush because that's what I always do with highlighters. And there's the glow. To me, this one didn't really show up as a highlighter. Now I build up like 3 layers. And for me, it's just not enough. It's not enough. It is not blinding. I can definitely say I was a little bit disappointed with this. This is the Ray of Light color, which is the more like rose gold shade. No. Cute packaging, cute everything, but the highlighter itself was just not that good. It was a little bit dry. It felt a little dry. So now I'm just gonna spice it up with a little bit of the Nicole Guerrero palette, because this one looks so intense, and I've swatched them and they swatch so beautiful. When I first got this, I was scared I wasn't going to like all of the colors, but now I really love all of the shades. I think all the colors are beautiful. I think because I use more of a pinky one, I'm going to use the color Kitty Cat, which is this one. I'll also probably mix in a little bit of Forever Young. There you go. That's what I call a highlighter. It almost looks like wet. Like it looks like wet and like glossy almost. This palette is amazing. I'm just gonna highlight my nose a little bit. So now I'm just gonna set everything. I'm not sure I'm gonna use the dewy or the matte one. So I'm gonna use the matte one because I have oily skin. So I'm just gonna set it with this one. Ooh. I'm gonna use a little bit of the dewy one on top of my cheekbones. Have you guys tried the NYX like setting sprays? Do you guys think they're good? It kind of feels a little bit like you sprayed hairspray on your face. Not that intense, but a little bit. But I feel like that's kind of a good thing because that makes it really actually stay on. So I don't know. Let me know if you have tried it. You guys can just look at this and know that this was made for me. This is the color 33. Oh god. I cannot wait to see. Perfection. Perfection. I don't know if you guys understand how obsessed I am with this lip color. I think I can say 100% this is the prettiest shade I've ever seen on a liquid lipstick ever. I am in shock right now. So I would like to just keep it like this, have matte lips, because I think this color is beautiful. But this is a full face first impression. I'm gonna try more products, so I'm gonna finish everything off with a lip gloss. So I think actually what would fit the best with this would be the Marc Jacobs Skin Deep. I feel like this one would fit better. This is a little bit warmer. But because I haven't tried the Too Faced Sweet Peach Creamy Peach Oil Lip Gloss yet, I thought it would be nice to try it. So I'm gonna use this on top. But just look how beautiful this color looks on its own. I would just totally, you know, keep it like that. But I'm gonna use this lip gloss on top to see how I like it. Ooh, so it definitely changes the color a little bit. So this is definitely a little bit pigmented. Feels so good. Feels so soft and like kind of feels like lip butter. Oh, feels really, really good. I think it turned out so nice, and I really, really like how this ended up. I personally love it, and I thought these products were so amazing. I'm really, really happy with how this makeup look turned out. I think it is beautiful. I love it. I feel so comfortable in it, and I love it. I really love this makeup look. So I just want to say thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you guys liked it. So if you guys like this video, then don't forget to give this a thumbs up. That makes me so happy. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I will hopefully see you in the next video. Bye guys!